and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show, brought to you today by Boohoo Man. Don't forget you can get up to 10% off their gear by using the code AFTV10. Big up to my son who I saw buying up a load of stuff on Boohoo Man using the code.
Yeah.
And my card, right? Behave yourself. Well, watch it, right? Watch that, right? But you can.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, right? But you can use the code AFTV10.
Shopping spree.
Click the link in the description.
Clever boy.
To be fair, he picked out some cool stuff, man. He had these T-shirts with Japan. They were look really nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Really good. As kids start to get older, you start to see their fashion sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to get stuff like what we got on, the active wear, like what my man Yardie's wearing. Actually, we did a competition last week.
Yeah.
Remember, we said, what team
Did my mum
does your brother support?
Oh, my brother, yes, my brother.
Your brother support, and
My
the
twin
answer
brother,
was
my twin brother.
Your twin brother,
It could only be one team, isn't it?
Chelsea.
And it's not Chelsea.
Arsenal. His
Of
twin
course,
brother.
of course.
He supported Arsenal before Ty.
Absolutely, 100%. Him and my dad, God rest his soul.
Okay.
So
Our competition this week, we got one of these activewear tracksuits to give away, right? Which they're brilliant, by the way. I've got a couple. You've got a couple.
yeah, fortunately, thanks to Boohoo Man and you, obviously.
What team does Yardie's son support?
Yeah.
Now, Yardie, after you told me that revelation this morning, I would have kicked him out the house. He couldn't stay in my house.
That's a bit strong, isn't it? But then I said that.
My kids, I told him already, you don't support Arsenal. Door. No, serious.
Wow. Well,
No, I'm serious with that, man. Door.
But to be fair to
I feed you. I give you clothes, right?
Yeah.
Yearly, you get to go on a holiday.
Oh, but
All I ask, right?
I don't buy any of the team kits though.
Yeah. All I
His mother
ask,
has to do that.
you sharing my pain, right? By following Arsenal. That's
Your
all
pain?
I ask.
No.
If you can't do that, you're out.
Out.
You
Out.
leave. Come out of my yard. Left.
Well, that's it.
Arsenal or you're out. You sleep on the street.
Well, listen, you know what? I have to say I agree, to be honest.
Right.
Not that I have any children, but boy,
And your
my children
son-
got to be gooners.
Anyway, we're not going to reveal it. You guys guess. What team does Yardie's son support? If you can guess that, you win yourself activewear tracksuit from Boohoo Man. The link is in the description.
Yep.
Well, the season is over.
Yeah.
And fifth place. We got 5 on it.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. So, is that what? Is that what else nobody was saying? They was trying to say 5, the Everton fans. They was trying to say 5.
What are you on about?
That's what Everton. No wonder, because when Everton fans are leaving, they were going like that.
Yeah, 5th place.
They would like to be. They would like to be the 500th team in this country. What rubbish, man! They were trying to talk. The Everton fans were trying to talk. Can you imagine? And when you talk, you must have something to say. And they've got nothing to say.
What's everything got to do with the grand scheme of things?
No.
We lost out. We lost. All I'm worried about is that we lost out.
Yeah, I'm worried as well.
4th place to Tottenham.
Yeah.
And we didn't lose it yesterday. We did the job yesterday. 5-1 victory, loads of goals. Yeah, fantastic, brilliant.
Yeah.
They won 5-0 as well. They had to play Norwich. They got the job done. But let's be real. They won it when they beat us.
Well,
And then we threw it away when we had the second chance against Newcastle. Threw it away and it's cost us.
I don't know.
And it's a 5th place finish. We have to, I did a video yesterday. I said, I'll take that. Because at the start of the season, I thought this team's probably good enough to get in 6th and only just.
Yeah.
And we managed to get 5th place.
Should have been.
I'll take that as progression.
Yeah, it's
However,
yeah.
This summer is huge.
Yeah.
This summer,
But
they have to back the manager.
No,
I want to see the manager backed. I want to see targets set.
Yep.
I feel now that the Arsenal fans have been very, very patient, as we always are.
Yeah.
We were patient when Arsene Wenger was here.
Very patient.
Right? Despite what people be, you lot were Wenger in, Wenger out. Listen, that was only near the end.
Yeah.
Arsenal fans were very patient.
That's a good impression.
When we moved to the new stadium, we were patient. For years, we were like, you'd speak to Arsenal fans, and like, we ain't got no money.
Yeah.
We're paying for the stadium. We were patient.
Yeah.
Now, under Mikel Arteta, we've been like, listen, it's a young squad, youngest squad in the Premier League, where it's a process. We've been patient.
Yes, absolutely.
But I want to see now next season this team, a team assembled that can
Not in a
have
team.
a fight for the league.
A squad. We need a squad. That's what we need.
A squad. I mean,
we need a
squad.
strong squad. Cause like what you say, Robbie. Yeah, like for me, like obviously, we could say 2 months ago when we were in a great position and we had the games in hand and everything, 4 points clear. It was like, yo, we as fans were like, yo, we can get the fourth, and we were getting excited. Yeah, we should have, but we was getting excited. But then if we go back to the beginning of the season and early start of the season, yo, we were down in the bottom and we were like, yo, we're lucky if we even make it up to 10th. So you're right. Finishing 5th, I feel like I would never celebrate finishing nothing less than first, if I'll be honest. Nothing less than first, I'm not celebrating.
Absolutely.
It's like, okay, we had a great season, we had a good season, we had a decent season.
Yeah, that's
For
fair
me,
enough.
compared to where the team started at the beginning, how we went on, things that have happened, January transfer window, we got rid of players, didn't strengthen the squad, and to finish 5th in Europa League position, I feel like it is an achievement. It is good. It's progress from last season where we were finishing 8th. So we have progress in some way. The disappointing thing is, yes, that Tottenham secured the above us into 4th and get the Champions League. I feel like if it was another team and Tottenham was in the same competition as us, like 7th or whatever, 6th, we probably would just be like,
and then look what Tottenham did, right? The mistake that we made in January by not buying anyone.
They went out and did it. They did.
And those 2 players, by the way, were both influential in their win yesterday and have been both influential in their turnaround.
Most definitely.
We need to have some better quality in the team.
Have to.
It's shown.
We need a better squad. We need a bigger squad. That's it.
This squad lacks in quality.
Yeah.
And we need to bring in, and I said yesterday, I think nearly 10 players.
You probably
right?
Can you see that happening though?
The amount of players that are leaving, the amount of players that we need, the fact that next year there's a World Cup year, so there's going to be a break, right? So when players come back after that World Cup, they're going to be a bit tired. The fact that next season there's 5 substitutes in games, so you need a squad of good players on the bench. Remember, our bench, if you check this out, since January, look at our bench. It's been like Amari Hutchinson, Swanson. How many games those guys played? Not one.
Mika.
So that shows you they just padded out the squad.
Yeah.
They not one of the. I think Charlie Patino, he played, and that was only in the FA Cup.
when he scored.
Carabao Cup. So the bench basically, that shows you how thin the squad has been. That the only options on that bench has been like 2 players, right? That has to be sorted.
Yes.
And then also the fact that we're in the Europa League, so we'll be playing Thursday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Can't do that without missed opportunity this year. One
That's
game
massive.
a week.
Massively missed opportunity.
I think even I was chatting to Nicky earlier. West Ham played 60 odd games this season. We played 45. No excuses. So next season, I want to see a target set. Minimum top 4. Minimum. And then I'm a bit upset that I'm even setting that. I really should be winning the league.
Well,
I recognise when
for
you
the
saw
league,
them 2 yesterday, how they were at it in Liverpool and Man City, shows you mere miles off.
I think the target should be for Arteta and this team next season is to win the Europa Cup. That should be the target.
Minimum top 4 and a big trophy. Either the Europa League or the FA. Preferably the Europa League. Because we've actually got 2 chances of getting into Europe by being in the Europa League.
So I feel like they should set that as that should be their primary target next season.
And we're not going to do it with the squad we've got now. We need to improve big time. So when you're there comparing it to Everton, I don't care about Everton.
No, I'm not saying
Everton,
that.
You know what I mean?
Robbie,
Everton.
I'm not. We can't compare ourselves to Everton. What I'm saying is because Everton fans were leaving, going like that. I was thinking,
but they're right. They're right.
They were in the bottom.
Maybe they're saying bye to your time. Maybe they're saying bye.
But the thing is, Robbie, you're saying
bye, and you're in 5th. Bye.
The thing is, they're in the bottom. So if you're in the bottom, you look at the top. You should be saying, what am I doing? You should be saying,
they're in the Premier League. We're in the Premier League next season.
They lost 5-1. They lost 5-1. They lost 5-1.
They beat us at their place.
They lost.
And that was.
They lost 5-1. They lost 5-1.
Wait a minute. Remember when they beat us at their place? That was a turning point in our season.
Well, I don't know. Was it?
It was. It was. We went there. And when we played them in that game, right? They hadn't won a game for ages.
And we
And then
come
he said they
along
won a game for
yeah.
toffee, which would be appropriate. Seeing as they are the toffees, right?
Sticky
Right,
toffee about describes it.
Start them off.
Sticky
They hadn't
toffee.
won a game.
That's good, Rob.
They hadn't won a game for ages, and then we roll up there,
So here you go.
Yeah.
as we've done a lot of times.
And we roll up there, and might I add, I know what we were going to say, might I add, Ben Godfrey stamping on Bukayo's face and not even getting a card. Not even getting a card.
There he goes again, man.
Not even getting a card. Not even getting a card for stamping, nearly shattering
We have to talk about next season. We have to talk about next week.
It's Bukayo,
No, next week. We have to talk about next week. I can't wait for next week. No, I can't wait.
I'm gonna
we
talk
have
about
to complain about next week.
I'm going to talk about next week and
He's
say
going to complain about everything but pass.
I'm going to talk
He'll
about
find
next week
something.
and say I want to move over there.
That's fine.
I'm kidding.
That's
I'm
fine.
kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Are you happy with 5th place?
Of course
it is.
not. Of course I'm not happy with 5th place. 4th should be the minimum, like you said. But one thing I have to say is, listen, we take the blame for what we did wrong, but we can't take the blame for, once again, another season of ridiculous decisions that are not even magnified. And what makes it worse? what makes it worse for me is the fact that Lampard got an apology. He got an apology. Where's our apologies for years and 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 years? Seasons upon 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 seasons.
Shut up, man.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Honestly, man, serious.
Hold on, so we haven't had bad decisions then.
Man, blame the season.
We're gonna
don't
bad
talk
decisions.
decisions.
But Lampard
I
got an
said it
apology.
last week.
Oh, God.
Every team
Not like us.
has had bad
Not
decisions.
like us. Not like
They
us.
I'm sure
man.
Burnley fans could
Burnley
point
must
to
feel the same
bad
way.
decisions and they're down.
Yes! Burnley got relegated. Yes! Yes! My dream came true when Ashley Westwood nearly broke Kieran's leg and Burnley never got an apology. And they had the guts to sack Sean Dyche. Everton fans, that should be you. That should be you. That'll be you next season. That should be you. No, we were singing, which was great. Just like Norwich, you should have gone down. That's what we singing to Everton, which I thought was
Then you
great.
wonder why they must show you 5 at the end.
No. They will sing.
Yeah, it's all right for you to sing that to them.
No,
It's all right for you to sing that to them, but they can't
Robbie,
show you 5.
No, Robbie Yardie, don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is that if you are in the football mud and you smell like mud, you sniff mud, and you just about put your head over, why are you talking? Stick your head back in the football mud where you belong. What are you talking about? Who are Everton fans to be talking? And you know what? Did you? I'll forget about you now. I'm only kidding. Did you notice when they were celebrating? They started celebrating when they knew that Man City won the league.
Yeah, no, that was funny.
That was ridiculous.
I have to say that was funny, right?
No, that's ridiculous.
I was not aware, right, because obviously the terrible reception that you get in stadiums, right?
Oh, yeah, we knew everything was going on.
I kept on trying to look on my phone to see what was the score in the title race, right? Because I knew that City were losing 2-0.
Yes.
And how I started to realise what the scores were, even before I was getting them, because I was looking at Everton fans. So first of all, they were like proper down, obviously losing 5. But then they started celebrating. I'm thinking, what? And then the guy goes, oh, you know what? City got 1 back.
Do you know
Then the next thing I see them celebrating again. And then about a couple of minutes later, a guy goes, it's 2-2. And then I saw the Everton fans go ballistic, like they'd scored a goal.
Absolutely.
And then I was right, I go,
City,
it can't be City's got a third. And then the guy goes, they got 3. I was like, it was funny.
Yeah.
And I was chatting to an Everton fan outside. And he goes, mate, my drive home is going to be sweet.
Yeah, man.
He goes, imagine driving home and getting home and seeing them lot all out celebrating in the streets. He goes, it would have been terrible.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm so happy. You know what I mean? So you can't blame them.
No.
We'd be the same if it was Tottenham.
No.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Be the same or celebrate.
You would have been, if Tottenham...
I would not be celebrating.
Tottenham are on the verge of winning the league. I know this is like your worst nightmare.
It would never happen.
But suppose they were on the verge of winning the league, right?
Yeah.
And you hear that like the team that's chasing them down in Liverpool are 2. You hear that they're 2-0 down.
Yeah.
Yes, of course you're celebrating.
I want to be The thing is, this is what I'm saying about when you're. How can you? The thing is, Liverpool fan. If I was a Liverpool fan and I see that, I would say, look at you. Probably that's the biggest celebration of your season. The way they were celebrating, I could not be. I thought they won the league.
I understand it.
No, I don't
That's
understand
what you
it.
call in club rivalry. Just like you're singing all them songs to them.
What song did I
But
sing?
you see, you know what, Yardie?
I didn't sing any song. I didn't sing any songs.
If Norwich just beating Tottenham yesterday, you'll be celebrating.
That's because it helped us. That's because it helped
you know what? He
us.
exposed himself.
Of course.
Hey,
helps
you
us.
just
Of course.
exposed yourself, right?
Yeah.
Because
Go on.
you're always.
I'm sure I've got some clothes on.
Well, I don't know what exposing you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right,
No, I'm
but you
kidding, I'm
expose
kidding.
yourself because you were
Go on.
talking about how
The fans.
Every week you come in here and say,
Yeah, go
"Oh,
on.
these fans were doing this."
This,
to us."
go on.
cussing us,
Yeah,
singing
But
this,
you
singing
just
that.
expose yourself.
Yeah, go on,
You're
go on.
there singing songs to the Everton
That's
fans,
where.
and you're having a go.
That's
at them.
where
But
you're
then when the
getting
Everton
it
fan
wrong.
leaves
Yeah.
now and says
Yeah.
five, you're
But-
upset
But
about
see,
it.
Robbie, the thing is,
You expose
no,
yourself.
hold on, Robbie.
If you can't take
Okay.
it, don't give it.
Robbie, hold on.
Don't give it out.
Robbie, the thing is, you are fantastic, but unfortunately, you've got it wrong. You never heard me say that, did you?
You did. You said. You
No,
said
I
we
never
were
said.
singing.
No, I said we, not me.
So you know we.
No, I don't sing those
So
songs.
you weren't singing it.
No, that's where you're
See,
wrong.
you got
you
this-
see, that's
this guy
where you're
always
wrong.
does it, right? He
That's where
exposes
you're
himself
wrong.
on
No,
camera
no,
and gets himself
no,
caught out.
no.
He did it when we was in Nigeria.
Oh
I remember
my,
in
here we
Nigeria,
go, here we
he did.
go.
He said he weren't sleeping. We had evidence of him sleeping.
I didn't say that. I
Today
didn't say
now
that. I
he
didn't
says
say
he
that.
weren't singing songs.
No, I wasn't
We have
singing
evidence
songs.
of him
Yeah,
singing
if any-
songs.
if any
Hold on,
Arsenal-
hold on,
If you go to court, mate,
Yeah.
you'll go to prison for life. Trust me.
What kind of show is this?
You'll go to prison for life.
If I go to football prison, I probably see Burnley there, but that's a different example. No, the thing about it is that you're saying that I didn't sing it because remember, like I said,
Oh, you
to
didn't sing it now.
No, I didn't. No, I
We
didn't.
were singing it. Now you didn't sing it.
No, not me. Because as I've told you before, I don't get involved in.
You're caught out,
no,
son.
See, you're not listening.
Yeah, cool out, son.
You're not.
By the
you're not
way,
listening.
I heard actually
Go on.
that after the game yesterday,
Yes.
you was actually, somebody said to me they saw you in tears and you was very upset.
About.
Huh?
About.
Is it true?
Of course, it's not true. What are they talking about?
No, because the realization reached you
Yeah, it
that
wasn't-
Mike Dean, John Moss and Martin Atkinson all retiring.
How could listen? But why would we?
Three less referees for you to blame.
Yeah.
Right?
No, but no.
So he started crying. He's like,
No.
Who am I going to blame now?
You know what I was doing? I was crying with laughter at the footballing incredulity of the Everton fans, and I was even more happy
Yeah,
in
leave
the
the
fact
fans
that
alone, man.
Burnley
Leave them
got-
alone.
Just leave the fans,
no.
man.
That's what I mean. The thing I don't listen. If you're Liverpool,
I
Manchester City,
chatted to loads of Everton fans yesterday. They were cool.
Cool, man.
yeah, of course,
They were cool.
Robbie, they were cool.
To the
There,
Everton fan that I spoke to yesterday, he said to me that, listen, he goes, this is the first day in months. He said to me, he goes, I watch Everton home and away. And he says, the first time in months I've been able to wake up and look forward to a football game. Because
they're
of the anxiety that he's had
Oh
that
my
they could go
gosh.
down. That is football wrapped up into one.
Oh
and I know
my
we've seen some
gosh.
horrible scenes this week with fans
Yes.
invading the pitch.
yes,
Yeah.
which has
And-
been ridiculous.
And he said to me, he goes, Robbie, I was on the pitch and I was just overjoyed.
That's not
Right?
enough.
And I understand it. I really do understand it. Unfortunately, there's a couple of idiots
Yes.
in
Yes.
every club. And we've
Yes.
got them as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Every
That will
club's got
go
them.
on there and instead of celebrating it, they're going to, because I understand why those City fans spilt onto the pitch yesterday.
Because they want something.
It's incredible.
How you celebrating not getting
Right?
ready?
Did you not? I remember one season that, when we won the league at Highbury. You didn't go on the pitch?
No.
Lie.
No. I'll tell you one time.
I was on there.
Oh,
Right? But I was
but-
on there celebrating.
Yeah,
I
but-
didn't.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm
Robbie,
saying
you're not a moron.
what I'm trying to
Are you?
say.
You're not a moron.
What I'm trying
That's
to,
a difference.
Yeah, unfortunately, in every club. I mean, I think they're going to have to
You're
stop.
not a moron.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do something about this.
Why
They have
they
to
have-
stop. Unfortunately, they're going to have to stop everyone from coming on because of a few
Oh,
morons. No, they're going to have to stop everyone from
They have
coming
to
on
stop
now.
it. They have to stop it.
Because it's getting too dangerous now.
Yeah.
And all it takes is one moron to hurt someone, and then so they're going to have to stop
have
it.
to, they have
But
to.
it's a shame because these guys, they watch their club all season. They don't
Yeah.
go on the pitch. There's
Yes.
a reason why they're going.
Yes.
It's just overjoyed.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
like-
yeah.
It's just they're overcome by the whole emotion of it.
But look, Robbie, let me tell you something. Do you know that you probably went when we got knocked out by Bradford?
Yeah.
Do you know when the Bradford fans went on the pitch, they were trying to goal us. When I came out, I said to the stewards, why did you allow the Bradford fans on the pitch? Listen, the steward said, we're happy, we're happy. I said, you're lucky we're Millwall. Next time now, they got stewards there to stop them. I said, you're lucky we're not Millwall because we're good fans because they were trying to jump in our faces.
Listen, what do you expect these stewards? You can't blame them.
No, no,
There'll be
They
like
all
100
know
stewards.
as well,
but
man.
next,
60,000
no,
fans.
next time now when they wanted to invade the pitch, the stewards were there. I said, you
Well,
can't.
I'll tell you what, there was a load of stewards at Arsenal yesterday. I noticed they had more than normal. They had more around.
Yes.
Look at tie them no tie with them.
Just in case. There's
Chopper tie.
But anyway, you know what? I'm not gonna ask you.
Nah.
I'm not gonna ask you for your boohoo man of the week. I'm gonna ask you for your boohoo man of the season.
Yes.
Season. Boohoo man of the season. Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
No, yeah.
And it's got to be one of our players. I'm only kidding.
I think it has to be. I still have to give it to Pep and Man City. I feel like not just because they won the league, but even just yesterday, based on the 2-0 down, like the 2-0 down at home as well, obviously, and then he made the right substitutions that changed the game. That's what it was.
Can you imagine everyone? I mean, everyone was lining up to say they bottled it. There's two, and also
he could.
Two weeks in a row they've come from 2-0 down.
And also, I think what he did as well, he didn't allow people to persuade what he was meant to do. He stick to what he needed to in a way of what I'm saying.
You mean portray?
No, persuade
because like what we did at Newcastle.
Sorry, because Jack Grealish, a lot of people were expecting him to be coming on against his old team as well, and hoping he would do some magic.
And he brought Gundogan.
And he didn't.
Gundogan and Sterling, and Sterling made the second goal. Gundogan scored 2 goals.
And so you have to give it to Pep and his team for that as well, man.
Okay, sorry, but can I just add something from what I saw? Obviously,
depends. As long as I'm not a referee.
I have to say, listen, Man City did well, Liverpool did well, but I have to say, I cannot believe, unless what I saw on a football program is wrong. Did you see the chance that Dendoncker had for Wolves at 1-0? He missed an open goal, and Ollie Watkins missed about 2 chances.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if those goals were taken, there's no comeback for Liverpool or Manchester City. So even though they've done well,
which would have if they both lost, City would still have won the league.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's true. But,
all right, so that's your Bruno man of the week.
Yeah. Yep.
After he's rudely interrupted.
Season.
Sorry to interrupt.
I know.
Some facts that meant nothing.
Nothing at all.
Of course they mean nothing.
You're idiot of the season. You're not allowed to include Ty.
What are you talking about? You can never include me.
Alright, idiot of the season. Listen, I don't care. They are getting it. Man United are idiot of the season.
I agree with that.
Man United, idiot of the season. You know why? It's your fans as well that allow this to happen. Because the way the fans were talking,
before the season,
beginning of the season, they kill us. We're going to win the league. Yeah. We have Cristiano Ronaldo, we have Sancho, we have this, we have that. Varane, Pogba, Bruno, all of these. And
they didn't get Varane, they got a van.
They got
Robbie, oh no.
He's broke down van at that as well. But yeah, idiot of the season, Man United. And you know what, as bad as get me, like me personally, I never had high hopes of Arsenal achieving too much. I just hope we will get back get back to somewhere.
Yeah, there's a few building blocks.
And we're still building, but Man United has a very experienced team.
No, Man United at the start of the season, they thought they were going to win the league.
Yeah, and they have when you look at their squad.
But did they? Was it their fans? Was their players or was their fans?
The players and the squad.
The whole of them believe
Remember even guys like Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah. What did he say, Rio?
When he was winking, we got Cristiano Ronaldo. Remember, like, Saeed coming in here saying they're going to win the league.
Flex.
You know what I mean? All of them.
KG.
KG. Oh, God. So,
yeah.
And they finished 10 points below us. 11 points. They, at one stage yesterday, with West Ham winning, they were going to be in the Conference League.
And this is for the conference.
Terrible.
You should have in a Conference League.
I bet you got a disgrace of the year.
I've got a disgrace of the season, but I hope you don't mind. I have to add...
As long as it's not long, yeah?
Yeah, it's not long. A grace of the season as well, because that's only fair. So what do you want me to start? Disgrace of the season?
Just disgrace.
What about grace of the season?
Because my time is running out. You was already late for the show.
Yeah, because of work.
Disgrace. Let me hear it. You got a minute.
Starting.
There's another live show about to come up as well.
Yeah,
you got 1 minute.
Right. So disgrace of the season has got to be only one team. It's Burnley. And to make it worse, they sacked Sean Dyche and they still went down.
Yo.
Why are you hating on Burnley like that, man? That's terrible.
They sacked Sean Dyche and you still went down.
That's disgusting. Hating on Burnley like that.
I'm not hating on anyone.
Hating on Burnley.
I'm not hating on anyone. You sacked him. If you sack him, you must stay up. You still went down. That's the funniest thing ever. The funniest thing ever. You got a man.
Apologies, Burnley fans. Sorry.
Apologies for what?
I apologise.
Apologies for what?
Remember, Ty doesn't reflect both of us.
Apologies for what?
He only reflects himself.
You know the funny thing is, they have a man who is used to keeping them in the Premier League, and you sacked him. Can you imagine? You sacked him, and you still went down. The thing about that is that Sean Dyche will be very professional, but I'm sure he must be laughing his head off and say, "See, Burnley, that's what you get." The man who's worked on no money, no players, every season. This is what you, from what I understand from the outside, this is what you got to do with. Get on with it. He never complained, and you sack the man. After all that, thank you, Sean Dyche, but you're not good enough. And you still go down. And the funny thing is, it's interesting. Sean Dyche now is cut from Burnley because of the fact that he wasn't there. But after that disgraceful tackle from Ashley Westwood on Kieran.
I told you you had a minute, and now you're going on, you're dragging on again.
I'm nearly
right,
finished.
so listen, no, you have finished now. Okay. We've had enough of you. Burnley fans.
Oh, you've had enough of me. Burnley fans, I'm glad you got relegated.
Burnley fans.
I'm glad you got relegated. Burnley fans, I'm glad you got relegated.
Burnley fans, we're going to put his number up on the screen.
Fans,
so you can give him a ring.
I've got your number in the championship. I've got your number in the championship. I'll ring you in the championship.
You're a horrible person.
No, the tackle was horrible.
You're the disgrace of the week.
The tackle was horrible.
True colour shown now, you know. This is how he's at games, you know. This is what he says to the fans at the games.
I don't say nothing to fans at games.
Yeah, we see it, man. It's all
That's what he's like at games. That's what he's like at games.
Like Robbie said, you keep exposing yourself.
And you still went down. You sacked Sean Dyche, and you still went down. You couldn't make it up,
Burnley fans,
I'm glad you got relegated.
In the description, we're going to put his telephone number. Right, so you can get in contact with him.
Burnley fans in the championship. I've got your number in the championship.
You're evil. You're an evil guy.
I'm evil after the challenge by Kevin Westwood on Ashley Westwood on Kevin. I'm evil.
Anyway, listen, we've come to the end of the show today.
Yeah. And Burnley, you can go now. The championship's waiting for you.
Want to big up everybody who's been following the show all year.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We better hope we don't draw them in FA Cup.
We just draw Burnley away in the FA Cup.
Listen.
Watch him, and I'll tell you, he'll turn up there in a disguise.
Why would I be
He'll turn up there in a disguise like that.
Listen, hide it for what?
Go on.
Burnley.
Listen, let's see how brave he'll be then.
I'm gonna miss Burnley. It's only 9 minutes. It's only 9 minutes from the town to the football club.
Clip this when we draw Burnley next season.
Burnley, I'm happy you got relegated. Your number's in the championship.
Anyway, as I said,
goodbye Burnley. It's nice.
As I said, Burnley fans, he speaks for himself, not me.
Yes,
of course I do.
If we do join you in the FA Cup,
of course, enjoying the FA Cup, you'll probably be League One by then.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching the show today. Thank you very much to you, Ty.
Thank you very much
to you, Yardie. Thank you for. It's been a long season.
Yeah,
right? But we'll still be back next week. Even though the Premier League has finished, we're still going to be back with the Bias Premier League show.
Yeah.
Don't forget to click the link in the description. Remember our competition for that Boohoo Man outfit, right? Yardie, who does his son support? Right? Who does his son? As I said, if my son supported that team, they'd have to leave the house.
That's a bit harsh.
Well, I've told you already, the rules in my house is you support Arsenal or you leave. I put the food on the table. If you don't support Arsenal, off you go.
So you're acting like Will Young. Leave right now, yeah?
If you don't support Arsenal, you leave. You've got a choice, innit? You've got choices in life, right? Who does Yardie's son support? If you know the answer, put it in the comment section. You can win yourself on that Boohoo Man activewear outfit, and you can get up to 10% off all Boohoo Man stuff. Use the code AFTV10. Thanks to Boohoo Man for supporting the show
thank you very much.
throughout the season.
Absolutely.
And that's it. The season is over. Arsenal have finished 5th, as those fans told him yesterday, those Everton fans. They finished. We finished relegated. We finished 5th. We'll take it this season. I'm still disappointed.
Europa League, here we come.
We threw away 4th.
On
the bright side, I'll leave you with this. On the bright side,
go on.
Going into the Europa League, as somebody pointed out to me today, means that we've got Two
chances
of
of
getting the top four.
Champions League.
So that's a positive,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So 2 chances of getting into the Champions League next season,
Yeah.
but it's 5th for Arsenal,
Yeah.
and we go again.
We
Thanks.
go again. Peace.
That's still a A.